Yes, shibbity dibbity, dibbity shibbity. Yes,
Fantastic. They never saw us coming.
I still don't think the rocket's ready. We need at least another month to check all the systems.
We don't need a month. The rocket is perfectly fine.
There's no way you're going to find a student who is willing to board a rocket which has not yet been tested for safety.
I'll find someone.
Are you sure you want to do this? We can always put the date back a month and be safe.
If we wait too long, it'll be too late. I will not let ASD beat us to the moon.
If you can find somebody by tomorrow that will man a rocket that could quite possibly blow up in the stratosphere and bring him here, we'll launch it this weekend.
Like I said, I'll find someone.
There's always a dream in that album. Always a dreamer.
Not so fast!
Mr. Fleetham, I presume.
Theodore, defuse that bomb!
Right away, Alvin. Alvin? It's Play-Doh.
I thought that if I put some wires and some Play-Doh, then it would make some C4 and I could blow up your cursed rocket.
So this was your master plan. Play-Doh and wires.
I say, it's almost as fake as this mustache! Ah! It took me 8 months to grow!
I don't know how you discovered our project, but be warned, your school may have beaten us in every sports competition, but you will not beat us to the moon.
Alvin, wait. Have you found someone to man spacecraft yet?
Yes, Theodore, I've decided to go myself.
Are you sure about this?
I've never been so sure of anything in my life.
Well, come on then. Let's get your bags packed. You have a hell of a weekend ahead of you.
Joe, what's the matter, Joe?
Stay gold, pony boy.
Joe, wake up!
Brian? Brian, I just had a terrible, terrible dream. The school would give us $10 million to build a rocket, and we blew it all on fancy cars and fancy clothes and teeth jewelry, and then in reality we only had a week to build the rocket, and then you couldn't come to my softball game because you had to go to England to make the Queen tea, and then we were stuck on an island with a bunch of carnivorous economics, and then we went to the moon. There were cows on the moon with cheese, and it was, and you were there. And you were there, and Millard Fillmore. Millard Fillmore was there. Where is he?
Actually, that wasn't a dream, Joe. It all actually happened. Except the moon. There was no cheese. It was yogurt, which is sometimes confused with cottage cheese, so I could see an honest mistake. But you see, we had to trick Principal Johnson into letting you take 8 study halls. So we told him we'd build a rocket to the moon to beat DAA.
So we only have 6 days to build the rocket?
Actually 2. You've been asleep for the past 4 days. And if you don't beat DAA to the moon, it'll be the first time we've ever lost anything to them. And the mob will get to school, and they'll tear it down, and they'll turn it into a Krispy Kreme.
Hey, that doesn't sound too bad.
You know what else doesn't sound too bad? You getting arrested for black tar heroin possession.
But I don't know any black tar heroin.
Oh yeah? Well, I have your locker combinations, and in this country, black tar heroin possession is punishable by death. Death by sodomy. And if you don't build a rocket and beat DA to the moon, you'll be executed. Same goes for you too, Brian. You boys have a nice day.
Okay. Looks like I'm going on a trip.
Trip? Where?
Joe, I'm going to Cambodia. There, I'll take on the guise of El Enrico Pico Sioux. I'll be a lower class fisherman. I'll marry a nice girl, have some kids, and hopefully, in time, the world will forget about this mess. And I pray, someday, they'll forgive me.
Brian! Wait, don't go. We can still do this.
You know how to make a rocket in 2 days?
Yeah, it's easy. What are rockets made of?
Science?
And where is there a lot of science?
A science lab?
Exactly! So go to the science lab, take everything they have and convert it to a rocket.
That's just crazy enough to work!
Alright, look for anything that can be used to build a rocket.
Did you find anything yet?
Well, I did find these. And these jars with dead bugs in them. I think it might just be a clue as to who killed Old Man Johnson.
Brian, you imbecile! We're supposed to be looking for materials to build a rocket. Like, see? I found a scale.
Joe, you just don't care about Old Man Johnson.
Brian, Old Man Johnson's dead. There's nothing we can do to bring him back. What else can we use to build a rocket? Oh, ceiling child. The perfect.
What? Videos in the roof tiles? That could be the final clue.
Mitosis, my friend? There's something about Mercury? Weekend at Bernie's too? Uncle Tom's carbon molecules? And what's this?
Let's put it in the VCR and find out. Where'd you get the popcorn?